Vamos a ver dónde habíamos quedado. Este directo va a ser largo, lo más largo posible. Hola, Chicho. A ver, estábamos acá, toda gente muerta. Teníamos que seguir el rastro de uno, ¿verdad?
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Nos vamos acá. Chicho Play. Vos sos... Yo te tengo de amigo vos, ¿no? En el Play. Nos vamos con eso.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you were a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Okay.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Hablo del personaje por las dudas.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Será memorable. Esa música gótica.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Acá llegamos.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course,
Está muy
Doctor.
bien.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Bueno, parece que vamos a tener que ayudar. No nos queda otra.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Gracias.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
He aceptado la ayuda del Dr. Summers. Y a partir de ahora trabajaré en el hospital Brown. No tengo elección. Ese tipo conoce mi situación. O sea que sabe que yo me convertí en vampiro. Sabe en lo que me he convertido. Ahí está. Un vampiro. No puedo creerlo. No sé nada acerca de estas instalaciones médicas aisladas. Todos aquí me tomarán por quien ya me he dejado de ser. John E. Reed, el famoso cirujano. Tendré que mentir a todo el mundo, a los pacientes, al personal. Ese es mi nuevo hogar, donde me ocultaré de todos los que me persigan, donde me ocultaré de todos hasta que comprenda un poco mejor qué está pasando. Accede al hospital. Ok.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Tenemos que...
Come on, you boss. You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
¡Ey! Están matando a uno ahí.
Rotten or crusty, each heart contains the sweat of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. But
Sí,
guts
te
are spilling
comprendo
out
que
onto
te
the
duele.
street and
Estabas
you're
peleando y te
yabbering on.
acuchillaron.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Supuestamente le iba a ayudar, pero está.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life. To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden. Such a divine sin.
Acá hay síntomas de un hospital.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Al menos me llaman doctor y no vampiro, porque no.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Bien.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Habla como ruso, no sé qué onda. Bueno, atrás.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Arriba.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Yo estoy arriba. Acá.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Para modificar, ¿qué tengo? Nivel 2 de la guadaña. No tengo barra de plomo, pero acá. No tengo placa de plomo. Y otra vez no tengo 2 de placa de plomo. O sea que
The flower's dying. It needs water.
bien. Aluminio en plomo. Creo que eso es lo que necesitaba para modificar. No, barra. No era eso. Bueno, vamos a usar la cama, ya que estamos. Defensivas. Nada. Habilidades pasivas. Capacidades. Me imagino que ninguna. Soy nivel muy bajo. Reponer todo. Acá tengo que hacer algo. Esto.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Ahora sí. No, tampoco. Calidad de sangre. Sano. Por ahora no tengo ninguna pista, ¿verdad?
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Atiende la puerta, ok.
Hurry, Doctor, it's freezing here.
I cannot enter.
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
¿Qué emergencia?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No.
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
¿Qué hay el antiséptico?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door.
Ya el refugio, ya el morgue.
The end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Voy a ir preparado porque...
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
¿Cómo era? Era... Bueno, está. Vamos a ver qué le vamos a entregar. Algo está pasando. Y no es muy bueno. Por lo que vi. Me estoy metiendo en problemas. Estado de destino sano. Es una morgue y no me gusta nada estar en una morgue solo, pero está. No, no me diga que salí. Creo que salí. Esto de estar en la morgue solo no lo haría nunca. Pero está. Vamos, ese espectador que está ahí, que diga aunque sea un hola. Y si salí. Opa. Hay un vampiro. La morgue esta no me gusta nada. Puede entrar o salir de la zona de cuarentena. Ah, justo que estamos en cuarentena. Sin pensar. Escrito invitado por las autoridades sanitarias locales, a excepción de los empleados autorizados, podrá modificar, destruir o retirar el cartel. Ok. Otra. Cuarentena gripe. No se acerquen a esta zona por decreto de la Comisión de Salud Oficial de Salud. Ok, pero yo me voy a acercar. De alguna manera voy a entrar. Igual no es para ahí donde tengo que ir. ¿Qué hace? Muestra de sangre. Hola. Bueno, muestra de sangre está conseguido. Ahora el tema es esa ahí. Quiero ver si se puede entrar por otro lado. No. Me está diciendo que eso no. Tengo un revólver, pero con la guadaña estoy bien por ahora. No han venido gente resistente. Antigua morgue. Ahí va. Antigua morgue. Ya estoy asustado solamente por esto.
It's locked.
Tendré que ir arriba. Si está cerrado. Hola. Estos son resistentes.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
No leo las cosas en el directo para no... O sea... Acá encontramos química, frasco de vidrio. No las leo porque son bastante rápidas y... Pa, están todos muertos. Bala. Bien, hay un tema. ¿Cuál es? Se preguntarán ustedes.
It's locked, all right.
Está todo cerrado.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Puerta del sótano. Botella de alcohol. Puerta del sótano. ¡Ay! ¿Y alguna de estas puertas?
I cannot enter.
Puerta del sótano. Entonces fácil. La llave que no... ¿Eh? Miren eso.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Y otro por acá. Quinina. ¿Qué es quinina? No sé. Quilines. Chiles. Bueno, tiene una pinta de que se va a levantar esto. O de cuando me vaya. He leído el informe del Dr. Tipis sobre la muerte de Samuel Connor. No me convence demasiado. Tal vez debería llevar a cabo mi propia investigación para determinar la verdadera causa de la muerte del paciente. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked, all right.
Cuchillo. Ok. Esperen que voy a ver una cosa. Usar objeto, ¿no? Interacciones, habilidades, menú de pausa, abrir menú, cámara, X, yo diría que el revólver ya está, por lo que veo. Placa de plomo, pieza de gatillo corriente, pieza de empuñadura de corriente, quinina, una pequeña dosis de sangre abasteciente, muestra sangre abasteciente líquida, frasco de vidrio. La guadaña, ¿cuánto tiene? No, vamos por esto. Ah, ya está. Creo que sirvió. ¿Qué son de? ¿Qué? ¿Dónde estoy? Agua se
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Okay.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Propito de sodio. Sí, ajá. Qué truco. Un truco vampiresco. No me gusta nada el sonido de las puertas. ¿Quién es el espectador que está? Aunque sea ponga bola. Se plagó de... Trae otro. Vamos a recuperar salud porque... Esto es para arriba.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Me estoy asustando bastante, le diría. Acá ya estuvimos, pero nos quedó otra. Una zona segura para descansar y fabricar. Ya podríamos ir saliendo, ¿no? Vamos a llegar hasta el próximo lugar, a ver qué pasa. Y corto directo porque ya... Estado sano. Bien. Tenemos que ir hacia el norte. Bueno, hacia allá, no sé si es norte o qué, pero... ¿Eso qué es? Anda alguien cerca. Ah, es desconocido, no me interesa.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Jadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Jadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Obvio. Gracias, chao, nos vemos. Ya te compré cosas, ahora quédate ahí tranquilo. Yo me convertí en un vampiro sin querer. Pero al menos ahora la gente me está queriendo y estoy ayudando a la gente a resolver el misterio. Como un lobo.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me,
¿Cómo me pierdo en estos tipos de juegos? Ah, porque es arriba.
I will not let you down, right boy. Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Está bien, esa danza. Escupir, estornudar o toser. Pa, para esta época que estamos no es tan bueno. Ayudan a propagar la gripe. Sí, ahora sería ayudan a propagar el COVID, pero está. Los fluidos nasales o brutales promueven el contagio. No tosas en público. Mira qué casualidad. Parece que suero regenera 300 puntos de salud. Bien. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Algo más? Turno de noche. Elabora un tratamiento para el agotamiento. No me diga que no lo hice.
It's locked, all right.
¿Por qué está cerrada esa puerta? Doctor Topis, Doctor Strickland y Doctor Arcois. Habrá que buscar a esos doctores. Descubre la casa. Voy a hablar con la...
I cannot enter.
Todas las puertas están cerradas.
Not now. Please come back later. I'm busy right now.
Bueno, está bien, vuelvo más tarde. Si querés.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Milton. Bueno. Milton Hanks. Ok. Atrás.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Y yo digo adiós en la otra.